Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And last but not least, probably the most influential person in African American history in the era of the Civil Rights Movement, number 19, Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born January 15, 1929. Martin Luther attended segregated public schools in Georgia, graduating from high school at the age of 15. He received a BA degree in 1948 from Morehouse College. After 3 years of theological study at Crozier Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania, he was awarded a BD in 1951. With the fellowship he won at Crozier, he enrolled in graduate studies at Boston University, completing his residence for the doctorate in 1953 and receiving the degree in 1955. In 1954, Martin Luther King became the pastor of Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. King was a strong worker for civil rights for members of his race. King was a member of the Executive Committee of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, also known as the NAACP. In December 1955, he led the first Negro nonviolent demonstration in the United States, the bus boycott. The bus boycott lasted 382 days. On December 21st, 1956, after the Supreme Court of the United States had declared unconstitutional the laws requiring segregation on buses, during these days of boycotts, King was arrested upwards to 25 times. His home was bombed. He was assaulted at least 4 times. Despite the opposition and the abuses, Martin emerged as a black leader. In the 11-year period between 1957 and 1968, King traveled to over 6 million miles and spoke at over 2,500 times, appearing wherever there was injustice. He protested and took action. He wrote 5 books as well as numerous articles. He wrote his inspiring letter from a Birmingham jail, a manifesto of the Negro Revolution. He planned the drives in Alabama for the registration of Negroes as voters. He directed the peaceful march on Washington, D.C. of 250,000 people to whom he delivered the address, "I Have a Dream." He was named the Man of the Year by Times Magazine in 1963 and became not only a symbolic leader of American blacks, but also a world figure. At the age of 35, Martin Luther King Jr. was the youngest man to have received the Nobel Peace Prize. On the evening of April 4th, 1968, while standing on the balcony of his hotel room in Memphis, Tennessee, he was assassinated. I present to you Martin Luther King, an American minister and author, the Man of the Year by Time Magazine, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, a graduate of Morehouse College, and the most visible spokesperson and civil rights leader in the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King Jr. Thank you for your participation in Black History Month. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
Good morning and welcome to the Barracuda News. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Come join us in the cafeteria for a complimentary breakfast daily. Congratulations to New Smyrna Beach High School's Students of the Month for February 2020. Our Scholar of the Month is Ariana Lee. Our Athletes of the Month are Casey Stouffer, girls weightlifting, and Jace Engberg for wrestling. School on Saturday, March 7th, the Ford Drive for Your School fundraiser is here at NSBHS all day. Please see Ms. Roberts in activities for details. Raise money for your club or team sport. Attention all current 9th graders. Anyone interested in enrolling in the diploma seeking program for Cambridge AICE should pick up an application from Ms. Stone in room 5124 as soon as possible. If you have questions regarding the benefits of this program, please stop by room 5124 during office hours or lunch to talk with Ms. Stone about the program. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying why.